Hi guys, and welcome to our Qbilon tutorial. Today we want to teach you how to set up Qbilon in the first place. And for this one I want to dive straight into it. We are going to our Qbilon website documentation under Qbilon IO documentation. There you can find our user manual, which has a lot of information about the different topics regarding Qbilon. One thing is obviously what is Qbilon, how Qbilon works. So if you're ever interested in something like how the meta model works or the view mechanism in Qbilon, then that's the right place to go. But actually we are interested in the setup and installation part. So from Qbilon 2.0 onwards, we support two different types of setups. The first one is a demo test setup, which we will do today. The other one is a production setup meant for long-running productive operations only. So we just want to quickly set it up, so a demo setup is just fine. The system requirements of Qbilon are rather low, so what you need is a Linux operating system. On this you should have a running Docker or drop-in replacement like Podman installed and running. So what we have to do is to be able to run Docker compose command on your machine. Obviously you need network access to our Docker registry on Azure, which is linked here. And you need obviously also network access to any third-party systems you wish to load data from or write data to. From the hardware perspective, you just need one virtual machine or just your personal computer. It should have around about 4 cores and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Regarding hard disk, it depends on the landscape you're loading into it, but you should be fine with some gigs of hard disk space. For the installation itself, we can just go to this download link, which links automatically to the newest version of Qbilon. So just click on it, download it, and let's open the download folder so that we can see it. It downloaded a zip file which contains all the files necessary to start up Qbilon. So we are going to extract it right here. If you feel more comfortable with another folder, just move the zip folder to another folder and it's extracted there. And what you get here are 3 different files. The environment file, the compose YAML, which actually contains the code to spin up the different Docker containers, and the init user script that initializes our database. For a new installation, we should go into the environment variables because usually, because of security reasons, we are commenting out the default username and passwords. Please note that those passwords and username are not very secure. So if you're running it in a production setup, please change those to a more secure one. It is also already set to 2.3.0, which is the most up-to-date version of Qbilon. And when we commented out the lines 2 to 6, we are ready to go. So the next step is just to open up a terminal, which we will do here in this folder. Let me quickly bring it up and execute the docker minus compose up -d command. The -d means that it is running as a background process so that you don't see all the printed out logs. You can, however, see those logs when you go into your Docker desktop or Podman instance and inspect the respective container. So we're starting it. As you can see, I've already downloaded the image. That's why it was so fast, and you will probably see some sort of downloading progress bar displayed here. What we can now see is that it started 3 different containers: the Postgres database in the background, our DB startup script, which is basically our bootstrapping process, and the actual demo Qbilon instance, and which is started. That means we are now, or should now, be able to open the actual instance on localhost 8181. And there it is. This is a clean new setup of a Qbilon instance. You are now able to create your first initial admin user, maybe with a more safe password and user credential than I do, and create the user, which was successful. You can now log in and finally start to unlock your Qbilon instance. What you need for that is a license key. So if you want to try Qbilon out, just contact our sales team. They will provide you with a trial license key. I have one prepared here. Let me just quickly pull it up. The license key, activate. You're now provided with a system ID because your license is tied to the system you initially spun up Qbilon. So if you change the system, you actually have to change the license, but nevertheless, just talk to our sales. I just copy it and activate it in the background. From the activation, I got an activation code back, which I just paste here and activate the instance. Et voila! The instance is up and running. It has been unlocked. You can see in your settings what your license settings are. So for now, I have an unlimited license. You can see my system ID. If you have to update your license, you can do it here. And yeah, if something goes wrong, you can also create a ticket here. I think that's it. We've set up successfully a clean new installation of Qbilon, and it didn't take us more than several minutes. So you're good to go, do it yourself. And if you like this tutorial and want to learn more about Qbilon and how you can put it to use, then hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to try it out for yourself, don't hesitate to contact our sales and get your free trial license for Qbilon. Up until then, take care and see ya.